Hi Capricorn, welcome to your May 2021 reading. This is for those with Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you just have a lot of planets in the sign of Capricorn, this can be helpful to you. Obviously, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate 100% for everyone, so keep the parts that do and leave the rest for whoever it may be intended for. You can get a more comprehensive overview of the month's potentials for you by watching all of your signs. I have already meditated on the cards, so give me a minute to shuffle, and we'll also go over your astrology really quickly as well. Okay, Capricorn, so let's get started with your astrology really quickly. This is just a couple of minutes, but you can skip forward if you'd prefer. The Sun entered your 5th house of fun on April 20th, and it's going to be there until the 21st of May. Jupiter moves into your 3rd house on the 14th of May, which is a wonderful transit, particularly for students, people who work in sales and marketing, writers, bloggers, teachers. The lunar eclipse on the 26th occurs in your 12th house. It's basically benign in its effects on you, but if you do have planets in Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, it could be stronger. What else do we have? Retrograde activity increases this month. We're far from the maximum for the year, but still events are slowing down. And although it's rare to find an unemployed Capricorn, should this be the case, you do have wonderful job opportunities from the 20th onwards. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. You're starting off the first week of the month with the star reversed. Now this represents disconnection. This is 17, which reduces to an 8, which is the number of accomplishment. So I think perhaps there's a disconnection from your accomplishments or from you acknowledging them or seeing them as enough. This could involve an Aquarius, but it definitely involves the thoughts. Time frame for this to wrap up is fall, so October, November, December at the latest. This is air energy though, so it's very powerful, major arcana. But this reversed is telling you that you need to keep believing in the universe and keep believing in yourself and know that the universe is going to do what's best for all involved, okay? Now, Capricorns have had a lot going on for a number of years, and definitely Capricorns know better than anyone that sometimes, you need to go through an incredibly trying time in order to come to a point of personal transformation and awakening. I think that transformation is becoming a lot more solid now. So, make sure to give yourself credit where credit's due. Focus on your unique gifts and talents, because those are gifted to you from source, from the divine. So you need to remember. Now this is clarified by Brown Bear Spirit reversed. This is the 9, which is a number of idealism. So balance is definitely key right now between disconnection and idealism. But take a break, let insights arise and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Because perhaps this disconnection is because you're trying to make something happen too fast and it's not working. So find your balance now and don't rush. Now, 2nd week of May, you have the Queen of Swords reversed. This can represent lack of compassion or cold-heartedness. This could involve an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I do believe this is someone else with this energy, but definitely involves the thoughts, your thoughts about this person. Time frame for this to wrap up is fall, so October, November, December again at the latest. Air energy again, so another powerful week. Be sure to look at your situation objectively and think with your head and not your heart, as this may give you a better picture of the situation and help you evaluate what you need to do next. This is where all the thoughts and thinking come in this week, but have some compassion for yourself as well through this process. Now this is clarified by Bat Spirit reversed. This is a 5, which is the number of recreation. So maybe building more fun into your life will be helpful now. Capricorns are known for being all work and no play, so try to create some space for that now. Maybe ask yourself what you're refusing to let go of, or possibly make room for now. You have to make room in your life for this new energy, and you may need to let go of whoever this air sign is. Now, the third week of the month, you have the Emperor reversed. Now, this represents a big ego or inflexibility. 4 is the number of stagnation. So I think inflexibility is creating stagnation. Inflexibility of someone else, I think. This could be an Aries with a big ego, but definitely involves ideas about this situation. You have lots of thoughts about this situation. Time frame for this to wrap up is spring, so this is April, May, June, so it should be done with by the end of June at the latest. This is fire energy, so there is some warmth and heatedness to this situation. You could be in a position of authority within your career or job, and you may be finding that being in this authoritarian role every day doesn't sit well with you anymore. Or if this is someone else, their ego has gotten too big now, maybe, and the way they're treating you isn't sitting well with you anymore. You could be dealing with an authority figure now, and it's, it could be full of difficulties, and whether that manifests as a dominant partner or problems with your father, or battles with some official in a position above you, you don't seem to be making any headway. But whoever this is, then excuse me, the negative impact of their own defects is sorry about that, needed a drink of water. But whoever this is, the negative impact of their own defects is what will bring them down. Now, this is being clarified by Dog Spirit reversed. This is a 19, which reduces to a 10, which is the number of renewal. So I think you're working on clearing out this energy now, or you're being, strongly advised to. But this reversed indicates that maybe you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve, if this is a personal relationship. I think this is something to do with the workplace, though. So maybe fearful of what will happen if you stick up for yourself. But I think you need to accept that you have to do this now and let these changes happen for your best interest. Okay, 4th week, you have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Now this represents being vulnerable and or self-protection. We have 4 again, the number of stagnation. So there is definitely a fear of being vulnerable now. Likely still worried about this Emperor situation. Probably haven't dealt with it yet, or still dealing with it this week. But this fear and self-protection from being open about your opinion or your feelings is what's keeping this stagnancy in this situation, these last 2 weeks here. Now, many 4s in a reading can indicate fruition or the manifestation of an idea along with a foundation where things can grow. So if you take these steps that you've been advised to, it will definitely set a much stronger foundation where things can improve moving forward. Now, this could involve a fellow Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, but I definitely think this is you and your energy this week. This all definitely seems to involve your career or job. I think this Emperor is creating real turmoil for you. An authority figure. But again, this should wrap up around winter, so October, November, December at the latest. But I think if you take the advised action, it doesn't have to drag on for so long, as that this is earth energy, so it can be very stable in the positive aspect if you get this, in the upright position. But now, when it comes to your finances, this can indicate that you're very reluctant to spend money, and you're keeping a very tight rein on your cash, which probably is a good idea right now until you get this situated and know where you're going moving forward. But you could be full of resentment now too, to do with this Emperor. Perhaps you feel you're owed something that you're not getting, or that you're being treated unfairly in some way. And this is clarified by Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. This is 37, which reduces to a 10, which is renewal again. So definitely renewing your energy is advised to come out of this. Renewal energy. You know, all of your relationships, including this one with the Emperor, will start to flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness instead of bitterness or resentment. So I think if you lead by example, this will all start to shift here. And you can see this is your first upright card. So there's a complete change of energy here if you heed this advice. Now, intuitively, when I look at this card, what I'm hearing is this is like a resolute knowing, stillness, quiet strength, self-worth, enlightenment, not having to compete. You know, confidence is quiet, insecurity is loud. So a quiet but firm display of your strength and generosity of spirit, a positive attitude. This could also maybe be a Leo guiding or advising you in this new attitude. But that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm hearing when I'm looking at this card. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the month of May 2021. I really hope this was helpful for you in some way. I would really appreciate if you would like this video if it was. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already do so. I will be back next month with your June readings. I will be offering extended readings next month too, where we'll go into more detail on the spread we pull. We'll get advice cards, potential outcome cards, and we'll do separate love, money, and health readings. So I really hope you come back next month for that. If not, I will see you next month regardless with your reading. So I hope you have a great month. Take care. Bye.